I was on the underground forum, and the kids on the forum were saying that Khabib tweeted out, "I will return to MMA with my mother's permission." So I quickly went to Khabib's Twitter feed to confirm if he said that. Everything he's got on his Twitter feed is in Russian. I can't read a damn thing he says. None of it. So I don't know that Khabib said this or that one of the kids on the underground took the time to I don't know where this quote came from or if it happened, but let's take a look at it because it's very interesting if it did. I don't know, Mom. I don't know anything about Khabib's mom. I know Khabib's dad the same way as you guys. I'd never met him, but he was out there in the public and Khabib let us in on it. So we kind of felt like we knew his dad. I don't know what Mom would say. And that's a lot of pressure to put on her. Khabib is attempting to be and succeeding at being extremely respectful towards his mother. That is his full intent. He is publicly showing respect to his mother and her wishes, but look at the unintentional consequence. Look at the heat he just put on her. I would surmise to guess for you, Mrs. Nurmagomedov is not on social media, but what if she was? Do you have any idea the Facebook and the Twitter and the Instagram requests she would have got today if she is holding the keys to the kingdom as to the return of her son, who is still the champion and is the world's most famous Muslim athlete? Could you imagine how many people she would be hearing from, getting their opinion, begging her to let him come out, pressuring her to let him come back? And I know that was not Khabib's intent. His full intent was one thing, which was to show an undying respect to his mother, which he succeeded. He did. He served his mother very well here. But there is another side to the coin. And I wonder what my mom would say. I don't know what my mom would say. I've never had a match that my mom wasn't at, and I've competed out of the country, going back to wrestling events. I have never been to a practice in at least 10 years that my mom wasn't at. She was at every practice when I was growing up. And I remember when I got my driver's license, like going to practice by yourself was a really big deal. So I was able to then drive myself to practice by myself. It was a big deal. And my parents let me do it. But I remember my dad even came back to me privately, just my dad. And I said, "Hey, make sure you take your mom to practice. She really misses going. It's, you know, she lets you go and do this on your own. Make sure you invite your mom and you take her to practice." But then through my whole professional career, I go off to college, and it'd be weird if a parent was in the room. No parents were in the room. If my parents were, weird. I would have been embarrassed. It'd be strange. But in my professional career, she was never not there. I would pull into the gym and she was there waiting. Whole practice, never left early. She even had a job. Clayton had put her in charge of running the stopwatch and giving me water in between. She was like an integral part. I only bring that to you because my mom would likely say, "Yeah, go do it. I don't know why you stopped in the first place." That is likely what my mom would say. But she also, I don't want to call my mother selfish. I'm just thinking of the word. She would have had it was a hobby for her. That's what I'm trying to say. Not calling my mom selfish. There was a hobby, though. There was a built-in mechanism that when I go, boom, that goes. That was hours of her day every day. She would come to strength and conditioning in the morning. She would go home. She would come back into the gym for practice and sparring that night every single day. So when I removed that for myself, it also removed something for her. So I think that she would, let's go do it again. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know what Khabib's mother would say. I don't know that she flies and goes to his matches. I know his dad did. I don't know that the mom even watches the matches. I would assume she does. I don't know that she goes to practice and it's an integral part. So imagine that it's not. She would probably say, "No, of course I don't want you to do that. You've achieved everything. You had a goal. You succeeded at your goal. The sport's not good for you." I think we can all agree to that, right? Getting hit in the head, people have debated on how bad that is for you, but I think we can all agree it's not good for you. I would imagine if mom is holding that decision in her hand, she's probably going to say no. You want to know what I want? That's all. Do you want the actual answer, son? Okay, great. Here's the answer. No. That's my guess. Let's see. Let's see what happens. What a lot of pressure, though. What a lot of pressure she's feeling today.